Coach, it's dreary and miserable throughout much of the Midwest, but we've got football to perk up our spirits. That's the good news. At Paul Brown Stadium, that's where we're at here in Cincinnati. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the Cleveland Browns.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Set up. 50. Plant. Number 1. We ain't giving up nothing today.
Slam. Slam.
Alert 3. Hey, Sam on. Check. Hit it.
This is Joe Mixon, fourth in the NFL in rushing last season. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
60 yards.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Joe Mixon, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Ready up.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Now. Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot. Here we go.
They'll set up to throw.
Watch one. Hey, check.
Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
31.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion.
Alert, 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 alert. 31.
1st down, Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down. Baker Mayfield, in all likelihood, is going to be seeing a lot of these Cincinnati Bengals in the coming years, twice this season. And he got off to a great start last year as a rookie against Cincinnati. 7 touchdown passes, no interceptions, and 2 wins.
Protect 180. Mike 51. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. I'm playing the wrong football.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He was trying to go back to Beckham there. 3rd down here.
X3. 218, chopper. SOS.
Play fake. Mayfield. Looking deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Here I come.
Alert.
Watch out.
Hurry.
On fourth down, they snap it to Mayfield. He sets to fire deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
It's just go.
It's just me and you.
Now it's Mixon running right, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Okay, ready?
The mic. 41's the mic. Check 41. Here we go.
Yep.
Here I come.
Looking to throw.
Push him back.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year, and look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned it. All year long, he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he can vault himself right into the #1 spot.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this offense last time turned it over. Went on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, Warren. Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Let's go, boys.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
You don't want none.
They go play action. Mayfield. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Carl Lawson in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
180.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. 3 down. 3 down. Check Nick.
Point it right. General West. Right there.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. Now Mayfield. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The former number 1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Ready.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Watch one. Here we go.
Mixon. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Go. Run.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a third down.
Here we go. Set. 90. Wolf.
Exit.
Golf.
Tammy's a mic. Army.
Shoot.
He'll look to throw. And able to find Green. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
It's a gain of 11.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Topper! Rock it. Ready.
On second down now. Mixon. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Tight dog.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him right where it all started. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Hey!
Motion backfield.
5.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do.
Travel.
Come on, QB, come on.
Check. Hurry. What's up?
Looking to throw on second down. Mayfield. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end.
Hey, we got 3 down.
Check. Hey, alert 33.
Check 3.
Protein spill.
Shoot.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Come on, fellas.
14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Let's go.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Good work, boys. Let's go, let's go.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Set. 180. Up, up. Hurry, hurry. 51's Mike. Hey, Alpha. 51. Watch.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
Right now, you better bring it.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
This is Mixon. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Watch one. 6 man.
Hey, Zoo.
Check curl,
Second
and 5. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all-time.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get in the field goal range. Let's see what happens.
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, Mike 51.
Mayfield on play action.
Check 24.
Escaping the pressure right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Point it right. Hurry. Not.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Watch out for Hill on the return. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches, there's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been in an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission. That's their challenge. And you know they've chosen to accept it.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know at the beginning of the season you have multiple goals. They just have one now. Win the game.
The Browns drive about to get started. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight. Scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run with Breida. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
49. I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball.
From the 44, Mayfield, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. On first down, here's Breida. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
Hurry!
They run again with Breida. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says try something different? You know, because this has not worked all game long. They continue to try and get it done. They've got to come up with something a little bit different. Try something special, something they haven't seen.
Anything to score a point. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. To throw once more on second and 10. Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Darius Slayton, his 11th touchdown of the year. As his guys are first out of the scoreboard here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a very short kick. Take it by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here we go.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Twist. Hey, seam 6.
Second and 10.
Watch the pass.
Flush to his right. This pass complete to Higgins. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
On the double.
Here we go. One's the mic. Watch one.
Let's go, D. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
22 jet bomber.
He's coming.
Shoot.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Mack Wilson racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for second and 23.
Yes.
They're going to look to throw. Dodges him at the 50. Open man is Higgins. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
Hey. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. That's complete to John Ross. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
That's it, baby. That's it. Big hit.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
Here we go. One's the mic. Watch one.
Look at me. Zipper.
Check.
5.
Out of the gun now on third down. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Get him. Here we go.
Hey, wahoo.
Watch one. Let's go.
Big dribble.
They'll drop the throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Now the Bengals on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be third and 5.
Now.
Go, go, go.
Get it.
They'll look to throw here.
Lockdown, baby.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Kill, 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 kill.
Now.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU. And a short return to the 6-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now Johnson. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense, and they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right.
Real. Hurry.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
Here we go.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
He don't want it. Hey, alert. Shift.
Slam.
Regular.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
25. Hurry.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. That's complete to Slayton. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Browns on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Hurry.
Here's Mayfield. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Darius Slayton, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
Come on,
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready up.
This quarterback now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a first and 10.
Mike 41. We've got to wedge that, huh?
All day, baby, all day.
41's the mic. 41's the mic.
Hey, we heavy on the edges.
Hey.
He'll look to throw.
Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
And this is incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at him. And thus far, they've been successful.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense.
Here we go.
I got it.
Get
Yeah.
on the field.
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
Mike 41, Mike 41.
Hey, lock it. Hit it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Gone, gone.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Switch.
Smooth. Fight.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
Leo.
Tighten up.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got Green. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
41 Mike, Delta.
Right here. 41 Mike.
Hey.
41's coming. 41's a Mike.
Time to go. Night.
Deep dribble.
They'll set up to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball,
go,
and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter.
Hey,
Maybe
box
can
drop,
expect
box
more
drop.
passes like that downfield.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Go.
Motion. Bump.
Mike 41, Mike 41.
Hey, tight.
Look. Squeeze. Get it.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
Yeah,
they?
when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Your nightmare, son.
Yeah.
Now back to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Go.
Watch one. Watch the out. Watch the out.
So Mike's number one. You ain't going nowhere.
Fan.
10.
Watch safety creep.
Hey, Alpha.
Safety's creeping.
On the go.
He'll look to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Ready. 60 yards.
Back to you. I'm going back to you.
Hey, zoom.
Here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Finding Green complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. 2nd and 3. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. On for the point after is Randy Bullock. And that one makes it 14-7.
Is good. Makes the score Browns 14, Bengals 7.
So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun here, Breida. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
He's coming.
Regular.
He's coming. Double up.
Hurry. What's up?
Mayfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down here in a 1-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now a desperation throw deep down. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
That's it, baby.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, alert 33.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
Mayfield's pass complete to Indy Janovich. Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Check, real. Hey, alert 33. Hurry. What?
Here's Mayfield. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for the Browns, a final win here means they'll finish at 14-2. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, despite the loss here, they're going to wind up with a very good 11-5 overall mark. And they'll get their shot at playoff football as they'll be on the road next week as a wild card. Thanks for tuning in.